Welcome back to the AI Waves channel, your go-to source for all things artificial intelligence. I'm your host, Morris, and today we're diving into one of the most exciting and controversial topics in the world of AI, the relationship between AI and human creativity. In our last video, we explored the shadowy realm of AI conspiracies, but today we're focusing on a different kind of showdown. Can machines really be creative, or is creativity a uniquely human trait? Before we get into the ring, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below sharing your own thoughts and experiences with AI and creativity. Let's get ready to rumble. The idea of creative machines has been around for decades, from the early experiments with computer-generated poetry in the 1950s to the latest breakthroughs in AI art and music. But as AI becomes more sophisticated and capable of producing increasingly convincing creative works, the question of whether machines can truly be creative is becoming more urgent and more controversial. Today we'll be exploring 10 fascinating examples of AI creativity and comparing them to the works of human artists, writers, and musicians. Can machines really be creative, or is creativity a uniquely human trait? A question that has sparked countless debates, fueled controversies, and even inspired a few sci-fi movies. But it's not just the stuff of fiction anymore. With the rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, we're seeing machines create art, write poetry, compose music, and more. But does this qualify as creativity? This conundrum, the intersection of artificial intelligence and human creativity, is a complex labyrinth we're about to navigate. As we delve deeper into this fascinating juxtaposition, we need to remember that the essence of creativity is not just about producing something new and aesthetically pleasing. It's about originality, imagination, and pushing boundaries. It's about the ability to feel, to experience, and to understand the world in a way that's uniquely personal. On the other side, we have artificial intelligence, machines that can analyze vast amounts of data, learn from it, and generate outputs that are often indistinguishable from those created by humans. We've seen AI create stunning pieces of art, compose melodious tunes, and write captivating stories. But is this creativity or sophisticated mimicry? These machines, they don't feel joy or sorrow. They don't experience the world as we do. They don't have personal experiences to draw from or emotions to infuse into their creations. They follow algorithms, patterns, and rules. They learn from the data they're fed and generate outputs based on that. But does that make their creations any less creative? This is the creative conundrum we find ourselves in. A fascinating tussle between human artists and their AI counterparts. A showdown that's not just about who or what can create better or more, but about what it means to be creative. In this video, we'll explore this intriguing landscape, examining 10 fascinating examples of AI creativity. We'll see how they compared to the works of human artists, writers, and musicians. We'll delve into the nuances, the similarities, and the stark differences. And perhaps we might even find some answers. So let's buckle up and dive right in. Today, we'll be exploring 10 fascinating examples of AI creativity and comparing them to the works of human artists, writers, and musicians. One of the most impressive examples of AI creativity in recent years is the development of large language models like GPT-3 and image generation systems like DALL-E. These technological marvels have certainly caught the world's attention and stirred up a whirlwind of debates. Let's break it down. GPT-3, developed by OpenAI, is a language prediction model. It's like a highly advanced predictive text feature on your smartphone, but on some serious steroids. Imagine typing a prompt like "write a poem about a sunset," and GPT-3 generating a beautiful, touching poem in response. It can generate coherent, contextually relevant, and even witty text, making it a powerful tool for tasks ranging from customer service to creative writing. On the other hand, we've got DALL-E, another brainchild of OpenAI. This AI model takes GPT-3's text generation capability a step further. It generates images from text descriptions. You could ask it for an armchair in the shape of an avocado, or a two-story pink house shaped like a shoe, and voila, you'd have an array of unique, never-before-seen images to choose from. These AI systems are undeniably impressive, but do they qualify as creative? That's where the controversy kicks in. Critics argue that these models are essentially regurgitating and recombining existing information. The poems GPT-3 writes, it's drawing from countless texts it's been trained on. The surreal images DALL-E creates, it's pulling from an extensive database of images it's analyzed. Supporters, however, argue that this process isn't all that different from human creativity. After all, aren't we all influenced by the world around us? Don't we learn and draw inspiration from existing works of art, literature, and music? The debate rages on, with compelling arguments on both sides. While some have hailed these systems as a breakthrough in machine creativity, others argue that they are simply recombining and remixing existing works, rather than creating something truly new. As we venture further into the realm of AI and creativity, it's clear that defining what constitutes creative is a conundrum we'll continue to grapple with. Another area where AI is making waves is in the world of music. From symphonies to pop songs, artificial intelligence is composing music that's impressively complex and emotionally resonant. But how is this possible? And what does it mean for the future of music? Let's start with the basics. AI music composition relies on algorithms that analyze patterns in a data set of musical compositions. These algorithms then generate new music based on the patterns they've learned. Sounds simple enough, right? But the results can be surprisingly sophisticated. Take, for instance, AIVA, or Artificial Intelligence Virtual Artist. This AI has been trained on a diverse range of music, from classical symphonies to modern pop hits. AIVA can compose original music in a variety of styles and even received official recognition as a composer by the Music Copyright Authority, SACM. Or consider Amper, an AI music composer that allows users to create unique soundtracks for their videos or games without needing any musical expertise. You simply set your desired mood, style, and length, and Amper does the rest. But it's not all harmonious. The emergence of AI in music composition has sparked a heated debate. On one hand, some argue that AI is simply rearranging existing musical patterns, not creating something truly new. On the other hand, proponents of AI music argue that it opens up endless possibilities for creativity, enabling people without musical training to compose their own music. Then there's the question of emotional depth. Can AI really capture the passion, the sorrow, the joy that human musicians pour into their compositions? Can a machine truly understand the heartache behind a blues song or the jubilation in a triumphant symphony? These are complex questions with no easy answers. For now, what we can say is this: AI has shown us a new way to engage with music, both as creators and as listeners. It's a fascinating development, one that's reshaping the boundaries of what we thought was possible in the realm of music. But can AI really capture the depth and complexity of human musical expression, or is it simply following predetermined rules and patterns? Only time, and perhaps our own ears, will tell. From haikus to sonnets to free verse, AI has been used to generate a wide variety of poetic forms and styles. We're now shifting the spotlight to the poetic prowess of artificial intelligence. It's a fascinating realm where structured algorithms meet the unstructured beauty of verse, and the results can be quite enlightening. Take, for instance, the AI system developed by researchers at Stanford University named Deep Spear. This AI was trained on a collection of Shakespeare's sonnets, and was subsequently able to generate its own sonnets in a similar style. The verses produced were so convincing that when pitted against human-written sonnets in a blind test, most people failed to distinguish between the AI-generated poetry and the bard's timeless works. In another case, the OpenAI's language model, GPT-3, has been used to generate poetry that not only rhymes and adheres to traditional poetic structures, but also exhibits thematic coherence. Its output has charmed many with its ability to create verses that are not only technically sound, but also emotionally resonant. However, these impressive feats do not go unchallenged. Critics argue that while AI can mimic the structure and style of human poetry, it lacks the essential human touch. Poetry is not just about the arrangement of words in a pleasing manner. It's a medium through which humans express their deepest emotions, complex thoughts, and unique experiences. It's a reflection of the human condition, a snapshot of our joys and sorrows, hopes and despairs. While AI can analyze and reproduce patterns in text, it cannot experience the world as humans do. It cannot feel joy or sorrow, love or loss. It cannot understand the complex interplay of emotions and experiences that shape our lives and our art. In essence, AI can write poetry, but can it truly understand what it's writing? Can it grasp the profound emotional depth and personal experiences that give human poetry its soul? This remains a point of contention in the ongoing debate about AI and creativity. But can AI really capture the subtle nuances and personal experiences that make human poetry so powerful and relatable? As we delve deeper into the capabilities of AI, this question continues to echo in our minds, keeping the intrigue alive in this fascinating exploration of machine creativity. In recent years, AI has been used to generate everything from short stories to full-length novels, with varying degrees of success. The realm of fiction, a domain long thought to be the exclusive playground of human creativity, is now being explored by artificial intelligence. One popular AI tool for generating fiction is OpenAI's GPT-3, a language model that can generate text based on prompts. It's been used to create short stories, dialogue for video games, and even screenplays. Its fiction often mirrors the complexity of human writing, weaving intricate narratives that can be surprisingly engaging. Another example is the Japanese AI named Hoshi Shinichi, which actually won a literary competition back in 2016. It's a startling accomplishment considering the competition pitted the AI against human authors. The AI's short story, while not the overall winner, was lauded for its seamless structure and unpredictable plot. However, despite these advancements, the debate over AI's capability to match human creativity in writing is ongoing. Critics argue that while AI can mimic the structure and style of human-written stories, it lacks the ability to provide the depth, originality, and emotional resonance that come naturally to human authors. A story written by AI, they say, can feel hollow, devoid of the lived experiences and emotional depth that human writers bring to their work. It's like a beautifully painted canvas, lacking the soul and emotion of a piece created by a human artist. Furthermore, AI systems like GPT-3 work by analyzing and learning from a vast database of human-written text. They don't generate stories from a creative spark or a personal experience, but from patterns and structures they've learned. In essence, they're remixing existing stories rather than creating something truly new and original. So while we can marvel at the technical prowess of AI in generating readable fiction, it's clear that there's still a significant gap between human and machine creativity. The question remains, can AI cross that gap, or is it a chasm too wide? While some AI-generated fiction is impressively coherent and engaging, others argue that it lacks the depth, originality, and emotional resonance of human-written stories. As we've seen, the relationship between AI and human creativity is complex and multifaceted. While machines are certainly capable of generating impressive and even emotionally resonant creative works, the question of whether they can truly be creative in the same way that humans are is still up for debate. Some argue that creativity is a fundamentally human trait, rooted in our unique experiences, emotions, and ways of seeing the world. Others believe that creativity is simply a matter of pattern recognition and recombination, and that machines can be just as creative as humans given enough data and processing power. Ultimately, the showdown between AI and human creativity may not have a clear winner. Instead, it may be more productive to think of AI as a tool and a collaborator, helping us to push the boundaries of what's possible and inspiring us to new heights of creativity and innovation. By working together and leveraging the unique strengths of both humans and machines, we can create a future in which creativity knows no bounds. But what do you think? Can machines really be creative, or is creativity a uniquely human trait? What are some of the most impressive examples of AI creativity you've seen, and how do they compare to the works of human artists and creators? Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Together, we can explore the fascinating and rapidly evolving world of AI and creativity. Until next time, this is Maurice from the AI Waves channel signing off.